Hello, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Let's see, Sagittarius, how are your energies going to be at this moment? So that you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard the message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Sagittarius. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Remember to activate all the bells so you can get notifications for the new videos. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I will be uploading new content. If you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen and I will send you all the information you need. And attention, I have activated 3 phone lines, one for Argentina, another for Spain, and another for the rest. There you will be able to contact a tarot office 24 hours a day. You will be in touch with a group of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions. For more information, I'll leave it there in the video description. We're going to channel a message for the sign of Sagittarius. 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 We start here with the moon. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Magician. And here we have Justice. Well, I feel, Sagittarius, that there is an energy here of evolution, especially when it comes to your work, your job, or your personal project. It could be that you've gone through some strange or confusing situation at work, for example, if this has to do with your project. If there's something new you've started or you've begun to try out, because I see there are a lot of energies like, I'm going to try this and see how it turns out. Selling a new product, offering a new service, making small changes. There are a lot of people out there watching what you're doing. It's like sometimes, without you noticing. I'm not saying pressured, but there are a lot of eyes watching your work or judging. It could be your work, your skills, right? There's a bit of uncertainty there. There might be some kind of anxiety about new things. This is also like when you feel you're going to an interview and you have that feeling of, will they take me or not? Sometimes you have doubts. This also has to do with your own unconscious doubts, like saying, what am I doing carrying out this idea? This project has to do with issues of personal confidence. It's not unusual to feel this way because here there's something new that you're starting to try, and that's normal. Of course, at first there's uncertainty. It's like, we're going to try this. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what the response is from the clients and also from the superiors. If they like it, if they don't like it. So yes, at first there's trust, a feeling of uncertainty or maybe confusion, right? Also, try to keep your mind from creating scenarios that might have nothing to do with reality. As time passes, you'll realize it. It's like saying it wasn't as serious as I thought. In the end, right? Why? Because here there are fears from the past, from situations where you found yourself in the same work situation. But now it's different. The energy is different. What he's saying is that right now you have a very strong intuitive power. Let yourselves be guided by intuition. Don't give so much space to overanalyzing the situation because that's what creates confusion. On the other hand, what I feel is that if there were doubts at the beginning about launching a project or something you wanted to change, these doubts will start to fade away. Because what's coming here is clarity. What's coming here is decision, affirmation. So if you applied for a job and it led to something, pay attention because something could come from this. A confirmation that you have been selected for this job to start a new professional stage could be coming. Pay attention. The company creates a contract. I see something here like it's being legalized, right? It's starting to take shape and it's paving the way for this new stage in your professional life. But beyond all this is also about leaving behind insecurities from the past and starting to believe more in your potential. In telling yourself, no, I really have to believe in myself more. I have to open up to new things because I am capable. I am capable of manifesting this job, of manifesting a great project, of manifesting great growth in my career and in my profession, and I have everything in my favor. So it's about that, right? Believing in yourself and leaving these doubts behind with firmness, with determination. So I do feel that in the work environment, there are changes, there are surprises, but there could be something to pay attention to here. Very good news, especially when it comes to partnerships, forming alliances, collaborations. This is also well supported. Let's see how this situation develops if we get more information. Also, Sagittarius sign. You have the Fool here. The Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Justice. How is justice coming out? If justice keeps coming up and with good aspects, it's because justice is on your side. Things in your life are starting to balance out. They're starting to get organized. And here you start to. And you say, finally, I feel so much more balanced. I feel much more stable. I feel like things are starting to happen, especially when it comes to these opportunities. Because here, there is a great opportunity in the material and work field to start a new stage, a different stage, a new phase. There's something new here, something original, innovative. And yes, now this whole issue of doubts and uncertainty is a little easier to understand, because I feel that in this new stage, maybe this task you have to do or this new job, even though you all have that ability here, this is still kind of on trial. Maybe there isn't that much experience, but you'll gain experience as you move forward on this new journey. So, you're at the perfect moment to make that decision to launch that new project, open that business, or start that new phase of work. Start there, focusing on those new goals, on those objectives. Here, all the energy is telling you, yes, that's the way. It's about focusing, it's dedication, it's progress. Keep going because your decision is very well supported. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of optimism with this new stage as well, but don't rush to get results right away. Be patient too, because there's an energy here as well of knowing how to wait, of moving forward, but slowly, calmly, of not wearing yourself out, in the sense of not losing either. Don't spend all your energy in 1 day or 2 days, no, but rather take this beginning in a relaxed way. Take this beginning calmly. If you need to take breaks during your day, do it. But the energy is telling you to meditate on every step you're going to take. Because here, there is something truly magical that has begun to manifest in your day in the work environment, but you need to have patience here. Notice that wands haven't come up yet, and there have been a lot of cards. Justice, you know that justice is slow, but that's why I say no. Patience with the process, with what needs to grow, with what needs to develop, which can really have a big impact in the future. All right, let's see what else we have. Sagittarius. Well, it's the third time justice has come up. There's no doubt, no doubt. There's no king. Pentacles. That column is beautiful, isn't it? 10 of Wands, and here we have the 7 of Wands. Well, a challenge has appeared here. I have no doubt that there's a signature here. There's a contract being signed. The scales are in your favor, of course, and they're in your favor in the financial, economic, and work fields. This opportunity that life is giving you at work in the project, whether you go for a job interview, I feel like you're going to get it, right? On the other hand, if this has to do with your personal project, that idea you have is really going to be super successful. Don't have any doubts about it. It's an opportunity you can take. Not only can it put you much higher up, but it will also give you a lot more financial gain and much more stability. Here's a golden opportunity for you. And I feel like you've worked really hard to achieve this too. I don't see this as, oh, honestly, this tires me out. No, but rather as that sustained effort that has been made over time. And yes, you have gotten exhausted, you've gotten tired, you've wanted to give up, but you've decided to keep going because there's something you've set your mind to, and you don't want to lose focus on that. So all that pressure you've put on yourself is now bearing great fruit, and you'll see it in your finances and your work. Now I see you there too, like the energy. Maybe it's telling us a bit about how there's something here that's so valuable, how there's something here that can make you prosper a lot. There's also a need for protection. There's a need to take care of it. Everything that's very valuable needs to be taken care of, protected from opposing energies. No, because it's true. There might be an atmosphere of some criticism that could come up, not necessarily opposition from other people who might say to you, no. How are you going to do that? How did you make that decision? How did you leave your previous job and start a new project? Of course, the opposition is there, but I feel like it's part of the test, right? Let's see how convinced you are about the decision you've made. I feel like these people or this energy is what comes along with me. It's there to create a bit of pressure or contrast. But anyway, I see a Sagittarius who is very firm, who won't give in, and who will defend what he's gaining and the decisions he's making for his future. Okay, let's see what we have here in the Oracle. Sagittarius sign, what? Are we going to take this one? You have the moose, and the moose brings you nobility, it tells you. Celebrate your achievements with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to overcome challenges is limitless. Dear Sagittarius, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.